everybody. My name is Bryan.
I'm Bryan.
And this is episode 65, I think. So, don't kill the messenger. Halloween lives. And just barely kill. Is there not a lives?
The lives is the next one that's announced. The last one in this trilogy.
No, that's not lives. It's called something else. No, it's like Halloween Ends or something.
Oh yeah,
it's a definitive title. That's like, right. Yeah, it better be over.
Here, I'll look it up while you go through it.
Halloween Kills.
Halloween Kills, yeah.
Yeah, came out this year. Movie theater release. Also straight to Peacock. All right.
Favorite streaming service.
Everyone's got Peacock. Yeah, freaking Jamie Lee Curtis returns again after the last reboot. Oh, I guess it wasn't a reboot. It was a sequel, Halloween, that kind of negated every other Halloween. So in this timeline, it goes Halloween, the first one. Or it goes Halloween. What was that, 78 that came out?
Yeah.
Halloween 78, Halloween, whatever it was, 17 or 18, whatever year that came out. And this one, Halloween Kills.
I'm confirming that you are right. The last one of this series, this trilogy, is Halloween Ends.
Halloween Ends. Yeah. Oh, it's lasted so long. It ain't ended. It ain't ended. Jamie Lee Curtis's tenure might be ended.
Yeah.
All right. So this movie, man, I didn't dislike it as much as I thought I would from all the hate it's getting. It's a serviceable, kind of fun slasher movie. I like that it's a direct sequel to that first one, directly, right after, seconds. Like, I can't remember a movie right off the top of my head that does that, but I like it when movies do that. Well, the sequel was like, it's not like Ghostbusters 2 5 years later. Right. It's like 5 seconds later.
I also like, do you remember, so AMC all day yesterday was doing a Halloween marathon, and I happened to catch the beginning of Halloween 2. Do you remember that like trend back in the 70s and 80s where sequels would come out, but like the first 5 minutes of the sequel is like the last 5 minutes of the first movie? I always kind of like that. So that's how Halloween 2 opens, is like the last 5 minutes of the first one.
Weird.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, but I like that it started like that because it makes this one way faster than that first one. The first one's pretty slow because you got to get all the bullshit in. With the sequel, you don't got to do none of that. You don't got to explain nothing. You know what happened.
Yeah.
But it was kind of weird. I hadn't seen that one in a while, so it's kind of hard putting together. I was like, "Who's this kid hanging on the fence by his face?" I was like, "Oh, I remember that. Yeah, that was near the end of the other one. Okay."
Or like the boyfriend who's just meandering through the streets. You're like, who's this guy again? I'm like, oh yeah, it's the boyfriend.
Who's this cross-dresser? I was like, oh yeah, the costume party.
Yeah, the Bonnie and Clyde.
Yada, yada. I like it's still Halloween day. So it's all been one Halloween day. I wonder if the next one's still going to be Halloween day. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, it was a long-ass day. It's like this be an actual 24 hours of film.
Yeah.
I did like that. I liked the kill count's pretty good. Get some killing the first responders to the fire. That's pretty gruesome, man.
It's so ridiculous.
First people you're gonna kill would be like the fire department.
Yeah.
Fuckers.
Trying to save your life.
I didn't ask to be saved. And then I like the mask. Like progressively gets more fucked up.
Like I do kind of miss on one side.
I do kind of miss the pristine mask though. Looking at the original Halloween, I was like, he needs a new mask. I feel sad for him. The same damn mask, and it's all messed up now.
Yeah.
But it's so he lives. I think that's why I think that came to mind, is like that's kind of the plot. It's Jason lives, right? Or not Jason, but Michael lives. He lives. Oh, we gotta kill him.
God damn it!
So then the whole town and all the people team up and go after him. Oh, I also did like the flashbacks to 78. Those are parts where like the most intriguing part, where it's kind of going back and I don't. How did they do that? Is that because they had Loomis in it and everything? I don't know what they did. Some wizardry.
I think that was CG, I believe. I believe he was a CG because he looked pretty. I was like, is it an actor that they just got lucky? He looks almost identical to Donald Pleasance, but when I looked at it a little closer, it looks like CG, like a
Yeah,
de-aging.
that stuff looked pretty good. It did look like an older film.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes when they do the flashbacks, it can just come off as costumes and stuff. You know, but like use a 4K camera shooting in, like this 1970s scene, it doesn't look right. But it looked pretty good. I liked all those parts and how like Michael didn't kill like almost anyone at that point. There's his sister, and then he blames Michael on killing his partner that he shot in in the neck. Did he kill? Answer me! At the bottom of the stair. Why is that important? I will kill him if he did. Yeah, so yeah, all that scene was pretty cool. Like all the cops are just standing around, and the psychiatrist is like, "I will end this. I'm Loomis." We're about to shoot him in the dome. All the cops, yeah, do it, do it. Come on, let's go.
I got all night.
I gotta go decorate for Thanksgiving. Halloween's almost over. Yeah, so that was pretty fun stuff. And then that guy is pretty good in the new one, the older cop version. And the other characters are kind of wacky. That one guy who's in the bar and is telling the story. That guy's kind of ridiculous.
Oh yeah, Tommy.
I picked on this kid once. Yeah. Yeah, now we're friends though. And he met Michael Myers once, so there's that. And I like how there's this giant legend about Michael Myers in their town, and they're talking about it. They remember it 35, 40 years later.
Oh, it's
and he
40.
killed like
they let you know
it's 40 years
multiple times.
And he killed four people.
Yeah.
It's like, this is it? Michael Myers killed 4 people. One of those was probably an accident.
3.5.
Manslaughter at best. Involuntary. It's like there's this huge legend. They're acting like he's the Michael Myers we know. He's not. He's like, I killed his sister. He killed a kid that saw him. A cop kind of got killed. It's like, that's it, man.
Like if they included all the other movies, sure. I understand because obviously he kills more people as movies go along. But when you get rid of all those and you just look at the first movie, he kills like a couple women and that's it. And it's like 40 years we're still affected by this. Yeah.
And it's like he's just a power walker at that point. He just kind of walks around the neighborhood. Hello, Michael. Hello. Mrs. Jeffries.
Did you like the first one? The reboot one?
I liked it more than this, I think.
Yeah.
Even though it was a little slower. But no, I didn't think that one was too great either. I was like, what the heck? Kind of a waste bringing back Jamie Lee Curtis for these, right? I like H2O better than these. Like the really cheesy ones near the end. I like those ones.
For sure.
Yo, it's a guy like Busta Rhymes and shit. Like, yo, we got the house. We're gonna stay in it. Yo, we got cameras on everybody. Like that one was better than this. It was a little more entertaining. And the one before that, no, that wasn't H2O where they lived in the house. H2O was like with Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
That one, I liked that one. That one was pretty cool. I really liked the end of that too. That was pretty unique how she kills like some dude that Michael put in the suit. And now she's
that's the fucking crazy thing is she fucking axes his head off. That's how H2O ends. And you're like, oh shit, a definitive ending.
Yeah.
This whole fucking story. And they're like, no, we're gonna do another movie. And then Resurrections comes out, and then they do the whole thing where it starts where that one ends, and you find out that Michael switched bodies, so they kind of continue Resurrections. But
I thought it was like a unique way to continue it though, because he almost always they die at the end.
Yeah.
Then some stupid thing. But that was a kind of a cool one because I don't know if it's just a retcon them showing the images, but I remember in H2O now that I think about it, like him at the end, when he's about to die, he's just doing some kind of weird
he looks
out of character. Yeah, out of character stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they already knew that was like they planted that in just in case they wanted to make another one.
Mm-hmm.
But I liked I thought those ones were pretty cool. It's like the faculty meets Michael Myers, right? The faculty, bro. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Fucking like
Yeah,
that one.
the 2018 one, I liked most of it. I think where I started to turn on it was when the doctor was like, "Oh, I'm gonna be all weird now, and you and Laurie are destined to fight each other because she's Batman and you're the Joker, and you guys are destined to be together." And I'm just like, "Oh, God damn it!" And then the movie turns into Home Alone at the end, and I'm like, "Oh, fuck." But I had a lot more fun in the movie when Michael's like going house to house, and he's like, I think there's like a one take in that movie where it's just one camera shot, and he's just going through house to house, just butchering people. It's kind of like
Yeah.
a felt like a drug addict getting his fix. So that was kind of cool. Um,
Wasn't that girl in the first one?
which
The
girl?
girl from the old ones? I forget her name, but she was like in Halloween. She's like the little girl on the cover of one of them.
Oh,
She's kind of like
Jamie,
the
his
clown.
niece.
Yeah, wasn't she in that
No, she's not in that
18?
one. Mm-mm.
Oh, damn. She's in one of them.
The actress who played her is in the Rob Zombie. She plays one of the friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, I thought she came back. The niece, God. Now he's after his niece. He needs the bloodline. Yeah, but I don't know. I think this is probably one of the weakest ones ever. I could probably watch any of them over this.
Yeah, it seems, I don't know if you agree with this, but I think one of the biggest issues I had with this is it feels so scattered. It's like you have all the flashback stuff with the cop, and that's the whole thing. And then you got the stuff with him and Jamie in the hospital, Jamie Lee Curtis in the hospital. That's the whole thing. You have mob justice, evil dies tonight. That's its own thing. You have a gay couple in a house, in Michael Myers' house. Michael's trying to come home. There is that thing.
Yeah,
It's like always plot
that part
elements.
was pretty good, dude. Like that was one of my favorite parts. I liked the gay couple.
They're pretty
That
fun.
was like the funnest time in the whole movie.
Yeah.
Big John and Little John. Don't you come back here, you fucking kids.
But yeah,
Actually
the
made
movie
you.
just feels really scattered. You know what I mean? I think this would have narrowed it down a little bit.
Yeah. And then the big black sheriff was like totally sidelined and useless. I liked him better. Like he was good in the first one.
Yeah.
Um. Oh yeah. Did you notice the Easter egg when he killed those people and then put those masks on them? The pumpkin mask, like the witch mask and the skeleton mask. That's the Halloween 3.
Halloween 3.
Yeah, because like Halloween 3, those masks are like haunted. It's like the silver something costume company.
Shamrock.
Yeah, Silver Shamrock, and it's like it's pretty much the kind of the plot to the Haunted Mask, R.L. Stein kind of style. I think I haven't seen it, but I hear it's good, and now I kind of want to.
Yeah. I watched it this
Sounds like it
morning.
might be the best one. Was
I
it good?
watched it this morning, and I've officially watched all the Halloweens. I've been holding off on 3 for a really long time, so I've officially seen them all. Um, it's fine. I mean, I think the biggest detriment is that it's called Halloween 3. But it's a silly, fun, dumb B movie. I mean, it's
Yeah.
watchable for sure. I don't want to give away what the plot is. It gets a little John Carpenter sci-fi-ish towards the end.
Yeah, I bet.
But
I've
it's
seen
still
the
fun.
screenshots, computer monitors.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so staying with this one, that's about all I got for that, dude. It's so
Yeah, it's like the other movies are more interesting to talk about than it's hard to
yeah,
um
it's about all there is to say. Jamie Lee Curtis was pretty bad in it the whole time, laying on a freaking hospital bed.
yeah, she was pretty sidelined the whole movie.
Yeah.
She's gonna be the main character, and it's kind of
Oh,
more
my
of a-
stomach.
No.
It's like, oh, then they're chasing like the mentally handicapped dude.
Oh yeah.
Kill Michael. It's like, dude, you've never seen Michael? It's like 7 feet tall.
She's, like,
This
humbling
little
around.
hunchback fat guy. That's like the bad guy from Troll 2, bro. It's not him. I could have told you that. Oh yeah, that part was like they tried to make you feel bad for him commit suicide. I was like, God, this fucking movie.
Evil dies tonight.
I wasn't evil. And they got to show it. The gruesomeness is on the ground.
Yeah, like Jesus.
Like he jumped head first, and then all of a sudden he's turned towards camera, perfect, and head splattered out.
Yeah.
Like, what the heck?
It's funny because when he died, I was like, mob justice, bad. Bad mob justice. And then towards the end, when they corner Michael in the street and they're like, oh, Michael's going to die. That's kind of the presumption. Oh, mob justice, good. It's good now.
Yeah, I liked that scene. I wish we could have seen him with his mask off. They kind of show him. And it's kind of weird because it's like he's so old. You just see the back of his head. And he's like balding and gray.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, yeah, Michael's old as shit now. I wish we would have got at least a couple shots of his face. They really don't let you see it.
Yeah, same with the other one too. Like I think they show him a little bit in the 2018 one, especially in the beginning, because I think the movie opens with the podcasters going to the prison and he's like outside. So they kind of show him a little bit. He's always like out of focus or something, but yeah, he looks old as fuck.
Yeah, and especially with this one, all the trailer materials like, I want to take his mask off and watch his eyes as he dies, and you don't even get to see his eyes. So it's like all that buildup. And then he puts the mask back on, and yeah, they're all beating his ass in the street, passing him around.
It's like Goodfellas.
He's got like a knife, and he just seems helpless. Lunges, and then they kind of flip the script, which is kind of cool. And then he starts John Wicking everybody, dude. And starts killing all these people beating him. I was like, oh shit, is he gonna kill the whole crowd? It's like it's just like,
dude, it's so totally gonna. I'm so glad you said John Wick because I just had a flashback. Sarah and I watched this in the opening when he's surrounded by the firemen and he like completely demolishes all the firemen. I'm like, dude, this guy's like John Wick. And then as the movie, because there's moments where he comes across groups of people and he just like does his thing. It's like fucking Michael Myers,
like,
John Wick.
He's kind of like a Steven Seagal on these ones too. Like you lunge your arm at him, he kind of like moves up your arm and stabs you in the neck and breaks your face.
There's so many times someone with a gun just runs at him. I'm like, dude, just go backwards and shoot. You don't need to be charging him with the fucking gun.
Yeah.
Rough.
So that was pretty brutal, and he kills everybody. I don't even remember how this one fucking ends. I don't remember. I just watched it.
So they corner him in the street and they beat him up, and then meanwhile we cut back to Laurie Strode in the hospital, and she has this fucking speech, and then it gets all slow-mo-y, something about evil can't kill evil or something. And then Michael comes back and kills everybody.
The more he kills.
It's so stupid.
Well, but up till this point, he only killed about 5 people, so
yeah,
wasn't that evil. So you could have killed him. I don't know what you're talking about. But by now, he's immortal.
Yeah.
He's killed
could have shot him in the head about 40 years ago, but all fucked up. But and then he goes back to the house and kills the mom. I was like, oh, the poor lady.
Yeah. Kills the mom. That's pretty good. That's gonna be the revenge.
Mm-hmm.
They should just bring back the dead sister. I'm alive too.
They might as well. They brought everybody else back.
Corpse. It'll be Halloween. Corpse Bride.
Yeah,
she's back.
Well, it's weird because they completely retcon the sister stuff in this movie. They're not even related, so it's kind of. I mean, I guess that's kind of nice, but.
Yeah.
Laurie and Michael are not related in this trilogy, as they weren't in the first one either.
What do you mean they were in the first one?
No, so in the first movie, that's what was kind of cool about the first movie is that Michael has no motive, and he just stalked a couple people and killed them, and the movie ends. The second movie introduces the idea that Laurie was adopted and that was Michael's sister, but since they completely ignore all those movies, they just go, this is a sequel to the first movie, then Laurie and Michael aren't related. So Laurie is just a victim who is just has trauma and who expects this evil to come after her at some point again. So she's just kind of a crazy woman. But yeah, they're not brother and sister in these.
Fucking weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, the movie ends. Woo, fun.
Surprised you don't have a
We're glad
daughter. You're gonna look me in the straight face, tell me Michael don't fuck. You tell me like of all these victims, he at one point is like, you know what? I'm not gonna kill this one. She's kind of cute. I'm gonna take my
there
mask
was
off.
like some. I thought I remembered some weird innuendo about that. The girl we mentioned earlier from the Rob Zombie one in those movies, like he's trying to kidnap her or something because he needs uh, a bride or something, and it has to be related. I thought I remembered something like that, some weird incest shit going on. Maybe that was all in my mind, but
It could have
I
been the
could have
fifth
swore
movie. I don't remember the fifth movie
could have
that
swore there
well,
was something
but
like that. I mean, they don't outright say it, but I remember them like implying it in the movie. It's a lot of implications. But yeah, I thought there was something like that.
yeah, five is weird, man. Five. I mean, I think the fourth one is just him going after his niece, and yeah, the fifth one is probably the one you're talking about. That's when they start doing some weird ass shit.
Going all out, doing the fucking hills have eyes start type shit.
And then they get me weirder with the fifth one with Paul Rudd when they got the cult. I don't know if you've seen that
Man,
one.
I've lost track. I needed to go through them all. So they weren't on Peacock. No, they're on nothing. Like I couldn't find them anywhere to stream.
I had to find, yeah, because I was trying to watch 3 today before we recorded, or this morning, and had to do a trial of AMC Plus. They're all on AMC Plus.
Oh yeah, fucking
7 days.
AMC. What the fuck? AMC, really? You think someone's gonna subscribe to this?
Right.
Come on, dude. We got Walking Dead still. New episode this Friday. All right, man. Cool. Fucking Rick's back.
Carl and Rick.
Carl's back.
And Shane. John Bernthal.
Yeah, Shane's back. Everyone's back. Yeah, so brass tacks. I don't know. Fucking 5.5. 5.2. 5.3. I'm right in the middle. Boom. It was okay. It was kind of a fun slasher movie. I liked it that it's very fast paced. You know, you don't get all the fucking story. And the story you do get was pretty cool. The flashback stuff I did like. So you get a lot of kills, a lot of gruesome kills. So it was okay. I mean, what do you expect from these Friday the 13th Halloween movies nowadays? This is all they are. You know, they've stopped being good. It's like they're not the John Carpenter's Halloween anymore. It's just Hollywood's Halloween type of thing, you know? So it was a little less than what I expected, but I didn't think, oh man, Halloween's back when the other one came out, you know? So 5 point, I think I said 3.
Yeah, I almost wish, like, you know, a lot of times when Hollywood reboots something or redoes something, they kind of just make the same movie, and it kind of annoys me. But in this case, you know, I may have made an exception because Halloween 2 is a pretty cool movie. It's not as good as the first one, but it's like Laurie. It takes place right in the same night, just like this one does, and they take Laurie to the hospital, and then Michael eventually goes to the hospital, and there's like a night crew because it's Halloween night. It's like a skeleton crew at the hospital, and he starts stalking all the nurses and the doctors, and then finally, like the set piece climax of the movie is he finally finds her in the hospital, and she runs away, and there's like a chase, and then they have a fight, and the movie ends. I'm like, man, it would have sucked, or it would have been if they just would have remade it. But at the same time, I think that would have been a better plot because, like I said, this one is just so fucking scattered. There's like 4 plots in this movie, and I feel like this would have been stronger if Laurie was still the main character in the hospital and Michael comes after her. There's a skeleton crew at the hospital or whatever. Just to see it modernized, that story modernized a little bit would have been interesting. But yeah, I'm kind of with you. I'll just 5. You said 5.3. Yeah, I'd probably say 5. It's middle of the road. It's ugh. I mean, yeah, if you're a Halloween fan, watch it. I mean, it's not like unwatchable, but it's not one of the best. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought the first one, like the 2018 one, like when it came out. that was my first time watching it. Was when I bought the Blu-ray, bought it in 4K, and I was like, yeah, I watched it. And I was like, oh, it's all right. Definitely won't be buying this one to complete the collection. So,
it doesn't make me excited for the next one either. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
right.
Trilogy, and it's like there's another one coming. I mean, I'll watch it because I'm a Halloween fan, but I'm not really looking forward to it.
I'm gonna watch the Rob Zombie ones again. I really love those ones. I don't know why. The first time I saw it was like in 2012. I was like, oh, whatever. I'll watch the remake. And then I watched it. And I was like, I actually freaking like this. And then I found out there's a sequel to it. I was like, there's a sequel? And I went and bought the sequel. I was like, damn, that wasn't as good. But because he went a little crazy in the sequel, I think they gave him way more.
Yeah. He swung for the fences.
Freedom. Yeah. All the weird shit. Oh, white horse. One pill makes you taller. You're going crazy, dude. But I don't know. Speaking of John Carpenter, I was telling my dad about The Thing. He had never seen it. And I was like, dude, you never seen The Thing? That's the fucking shit.
Yeah.
And then that sequel / reboot prequel, I liked that one too, from like 2011. That was pretty cool because I liked how. Do you remember that one?
I've seen it, but I don't remember much about it.
And like it tells the story of the other little Arctic settlement. And remember in the beginning of the first one, they're flying in on a helicopter, and then the dog runs up. So it tells the story of what happened to that dog, how that dog got there, and the dog was carrying the thing. I was like, so that's kind of, I liked the way it connected perfectly into the first real thing. But I mean, it is kind of weird because it seems so modern, the first one. And that dog runs back to the 80s or something. You know what I mean? And the plot's almost exactly the same. Sure. It's like, hey, put your blood in this damn petri dish.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to poke it with a hot poker. But I guess, when your little research facility is invaded by a shape-shifting alien, that's really the only plan you got.
But your blood
doesn't matter who you are, it's gonna boil down to that.
Yeah.
Anyways,
John Carpenter, man, he's got some fucking bangers, dude. Like Big Trouble in Little China is awesome. Escape from New York, They Live, man, he's great.
Yeah. You know what I saw on Peacock? I think it was on Peacock that I've heard a lot about what's it called? The People Under the Stairs.
Yeah, that's a really good movie too.
Is that a good one? I've heard it's good. I've never seen it.
I used to rewatch that a lot as a kid. It's very entertaining. If you haven't checked it out, you should definitely watch it.
Check that out. Well,
anything but Halloween Kills. We could talk horror movies. Did you watch Paranormal? I didn't get a chance to watch it this week.
No, I started it. I didn't. I just watched like 10 minutes of it, so I have no idea if it's any good.
Is it found footage or is it an actual narrative kind of movie?
I don't know. The first 10 minutes seemed like it's like the other ones. It's like someone filming.
Oh, okay.
All I seen was, yeah. So you never met him before? They're in a diner. No, I'm finally gonna meet my sibling. I'm nervous. I think that's him pulling up. Pulls up outside. Yeah, no, I know it's him. He's trying to pay the Uber with cash. They go out there. Oh, it's so good to see you. And they hug. And so, yeah, it's called Next of Kin. I have a feeling that this guy's going to be creepy. Something's, yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, I remember seeing a trailer and it was like during like the fucking 1700s. I'm like, how are you going to make a.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was a period piece, but this was all modern. I guess it must flash back or do something. We'll see. I'm going to check it out. Maybe we'll watch that tonight.
Yeah, happy Halloween. I guess we forgot to say that.
Yeah, happy Halloween. Dude, you ever seen Halloween Town? A Disney movie?
No.
I like that movie. Jesse never seen it either. And I was like, dude, that's pretty big. It's got a big following. I guess the town in Oregon where they film it, they throw like a festival. They do up the whole town like it. But watching it now, I mean, if you didn't start on it as a kid, I guess it probably wouldn't do much for you. But I was watching it the other day. It was so funny. The bad guy is hilarious. Maybe you should check it out and fast forward to the bad guy and how he talks. And he just floats around. The talisman! It's like,
Have you seen
Anyways,
Teen Witch?
Teen Witch. No.
Dude, I'm gonna send you this clip. It's like a really famous clip. I think it was a TV movie, but there's like a scene in that movie where these two girls are riding their bikes, high school girls. I think they're talking about boys or something. And they roll up on these three guys. They're standing by a car. There's like a boombox behind them. They're like doing all these cool moves. And then it goes into like a musical number, and the guy was like, "I'm hot and you're not. If you want to give it one," or what was it? "If you want to give it one chance, I'll give you one shot. Top that." And it like he keeps saying "top that." It's fucking hilarious. It's like one of the funniest scenes I've ever seen.
Sounds like a Disney movie. Those made for Disney TV movies back in the day.
Yeah.
They had some pretty good ones. They're classics. Anyways, 5.0, 5.3. Check it out if you want, I guess. I mean, if you're one of the 7 people that has Peacock, might as well check it out.
Yeah.
So I don't know what we're gonna do next week. We'll let you know, and we'll do it. I promise you that. We're getting real close to all the real good movies, so just trying to get through these next couple episodes to get to damn Ghostbusters and all this cool stuff.
We're a couple weeks away, man. It's coming up.
Can't wait. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Please like and subscribe. Please check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, and as always, the full motion video available on YouTube. Okay? Until next time, thank y'all. Peace.
Yeah. Peace.